Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin dominance. I wanted to give you an update because Bitcoin dominance is still pushing higher and we've nearly reached the target range we discussed in the last video. It became quite clear a few days ago that we're likely still in an uptrend. Or let's say it the other way around, the price has never confirmed a top and we have only seen a few small dips in this overall uptrend, which actually started in 2021. So I have to say again, we use Elliott Wave on this channel to identify the structure of price charts. We use Elliott Wave on this channel to make price forecasts and so on. What we don't normally use it for is to track Bitcoin. I mean, I use it to track Bitcoin dominance, but we don't take it too seriously because this is not a tradable asset as such. Bitcoin dominance isn't. You can't trade Bitcoin dominance. It is indirectly related, of course, to market sentiment and sentiment in the crypto sector, absolutely. Like the fact that Bitcoin is in the late stages of this bull market, basically is a good it's a good piece of information that we get from our Elliott Wave analysis, because if Bitcoin is in the late stages of the bull market, it is just not that kind of market sentiment that helps altcoins flourish. Okay, that allows them to flourish. However, there could still be another boom phase, obviously. I would see it then from a triangle point of view that I'm tracking here. A, B, C, D, E. I would see it as an E wave of the triangle. Or if we label the triangle the other way around, A, B, C, D, E, it could be the D wave of the triangle. It doesn't really matter which one it is. But there are some parameters here that we can track, that we can observe. And if the market reacts to these parameters, we might start, let's say, the next leg down from there. And again, I see it as a larger sideways range. Okay, so the long term it might I don't know, long term it might decline, but actually it's, if you think about it, most altcoins are probably going to die anyway. It's difficult to say what the long term trend is. You don't really have a long term trend here. It's more like, okay, we had an initial dip, but that was just basically because there was nothing around up here other than Bitcoin. And then we had this flood of altcoins, and people realized, oh, okay, there are these seasons, and then most altcoins don't survive long term. So it's the up and down. It's sideways, okay? Sideways. And what we can see, however, after this rally would be at some point this pullback. And there are certain levels we can watch. For example, the first key parameter that I'm tracking here is this trend line, yeah? And it's the yellow trend line here with, I think, a couple of touch points, and it's currently located around 67.5%. Seems like the market wants to stretch to it. We also have a 5-wave move up now and a possible diagonal pattern from the December low. So not complete yet, probably. So we might push into this standard Fibonacci target area that I put onto the chart. It's between 66.4 cents and 66.4% and 69.3%. So to get a first indication of a top, we would need a break below the last swing low here at around 61.8%. So not much more to say about this. Just want to highlight, look, we're still in an uptrend. Pay attention to these parameters. Not saying we topped there, but this would be the next opportunity from where maybe a next, let's say, reversal attempt could occur. But I would not be surprised if we see some further upside from here until we react to one of these levels. That's the update on Bitcoin dominance. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.